up the competition 598. And then Ashton Mahler goes 562. That was Kendall Williams, the last jumper. But side-by-side pits, an east and a west pit. Put them into sections. And there you see Maddie Holmberg Nickel from Penn State. She is on the inside pit. We're going to call that pit 2. Wants a little crowd participation here. And there goes Erica Bogard in pit number 1. Well, day 1 got a great start with a very dynamic event, the 100-meter hurdles, and day 2.
All right, YouTube, what's up? This is Whole Lotta Carry. I'm back. The suspension is over. We survived the suspension, but we are back with the USA Track and Field Trials. If you've been following us on Twitch, I do appreciate it. I apologize for everybody who haven't been able to get the coverage, but we had to change up a couple of things because of legal matters. It is absolutely necessary that we abide by copyrights. Yes, there may be other streams, but what we're going to do is we're going to provide a private streaming area for people who are connected to our Discord. The Discord does have the stream live. Here we will provide just the live results. It may not be the same, but hey, it's still a discussion. It's still an open place for us to talk on this stream. And we will be having upcoming races live. So if you have come on here and you still looking for the races, we still have it. We still have the broadcast. It's just not available live through YouTube, simply because we don't want to be shut down and we don't want to catch any legal matters because of it. But thank you guys for coming back and joining us. Feel free to say hey in the chat. Don't be shy. We're still the same community. Everything is still going as planned. So Discord, I am live now on YouTube. Just going over the whole everything with YouTube to let them know what has changed and what is coming up. I did want to go over the schedule with you guys. Today is the last day of the Olympic trials, but we do have Diamond League races coming up next week. So track is not done by no means necessary anytime soon. We have the Diamond League meet that's coming up July 1st. We will have that Thursday, so you can tune in for that and we'll go over the results. Today we are going to go over the USA trials and the Jamaican trials because it's the only thing that's left. The UK trials are pretty much over. All right, so as you see right here, we got the Jamaican trials on the screen. So we are in Sunday. So far the women's 100-meter hurdles finals, we got Megan Tapper, Unique Thompson, and Brittany Anderson. Let's see the men's. We got Ronald Levy, Thomas, and Parchment. I heard McLeod hit the hurdle and came in dead last. So McLeod will not make the Olympics this year. That's a big change in the men's 110-meter hurdles. Meaning pretty much, like we said in the Discord earlier, Grant Holloway has a chance to go ahead and eclipse that world record now. Not to say no one else around the world can stand with Grant, but right now Grant is in a league of his own. If you saw the USA trials yesterday, he was just off of the world record. But right now the USA trials are in the heptathlon long jump, and then we'll move on to the men's high jump, heptathlon javelin throw, and then the men's long jump. And then later on tonight, we do have the women's 400 meter hurdle finals, women's 800 meter dash, men's 1500 meter, and men's 200 meter. But the men's 200 meter is so much to talk about this 17-year-old kid, Knighton. Man, he ran some crazy times yesterday. Broke Usain Bolt's youth under 20 record, and he broke Lyle's American youth record. But we're gonna go back over the Jamaican trials. Let's see. Let's go over these results. So the discussion yesterday was the women's times in the 200 meter dash compared to the men's. I am seeing right now that Shelly Ann went 21:79. Sharika Jackson went 21:82, and Elaine went 22:02. Compared to the USA women, but 21:77 doesn't matter. 77:79. Compared to our USA women, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of tough to see who's gonna take home the gold in here. I see Brianna Williams did not start, so I'm not sure how what happened there. Like, was she injured or something like that? I guess we'll have to look into it. But I'm definitely excited for this women's 800 meter tonight. I want to see who's gonna make the team, and the women's 400 meter hurdle final. I want to see if Moo is gonna make the team. My picks are Algie Wilson, Moo, and maybe Raven Rogers. Why you say send your energy to Price? You want Price to make the team? Chanel Price? Oh, okay. Well, this is Chanel's last Olympic trials as well. Just like Allison Felix. Oh, you know her personally? Oh, okay, that's cool. So let's go back to the Jamaican trials. Let's see the men's 200 meter. Should get Rashid, Johan, and Tracy. And their fastest time is 20:17. Yeah. The USA men was all in 19s yesterday. I don't know if Jamaica isn't just putting up the effort or the track conditions or something, but that's kind of slow. Let's see. Their 400-meter dash women looks good. They got 2 women in 49, so that's pretty strong. And then let's see the men's. Their best is 45s. That's not gonna cut it against the USA men's. I can't really see any Jamaican men making podium with that time. 45 is. I'm not even sure if that's even gonna make final. You got to go 43 to be even contend with the finals. But I guess we'll see. Well, I think the 17-year-old is definitely going to make the team right now. I mean, he's running with no fear. Like he doesn't seem to be scared of the experienced runners at all. And I love to see the youth, young guys make the team. That's what it's all about, because it shakes it up. You know what I mean? Like everybody's expecting the vets to continue to come through and make the team. That's not necessarily true. Well, I mean, he had a whole day to rest. So, if you go 19, I'm not trying to say that's going to actually work, but you go 19, you turn around, rest, ice up real well. And yes, he is 17 years old, so he's probably recovering a lot faster than these older people. Either way, I'm excited to see what happens. We got a lot of good stuff happening. Oh yeah, absolutely. Men's 1500 is tonight too. Nah, what Fred say on IG? Phase 19. What does he mean by phase 19? So he thinks he's gonna go 19 seconds out of lane 2. Fred Curley said that. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I'm not doubting the man. I would love to see him go 19 out of lane 2. Oh, absolutely. Like, so let's see what he says. He says, I am history, hashtag phase 19. And someone said if you go this out of lane 2, that would be insane. That's actually pretty interesting. I like the competition is with Fred. He sounds like he's very confident. And hey, you can't knock confidence. I like it. If you believe you can do it, he's probably gonna do it. He believed he could run in 100, and he accomplished that. Well, not necessarily. If you post something, doesn't mean it's gonna absolutely come true. Because again, Marvin Bracey said that he was gonna do something, and he pulled up in 100. So it's not necessarily. Yeah. Right. He can delete the post and say he never said it, and that's not what's gonna happen. Absolutely. You said you like Isaac. Do you know him personally as well too? Come on in, crew. We're back streaming. They took us out for 7 days, but we're back. So how many PA Pennsylvania professional runners do you know? Is the question. Oh, okay. You sound like you got some track history to you. Hey guys, I got the results of our very own Fearless. I'm looking at the results right now. Fearless went in the second heat of the men's 800 meter open run at the Barbados Nationals. He went 2:05.07 and qualified. Let's see. I love that people in this community are actually okay. That's what's up, Cloud. I love the fact that we have people in here who actually run in these meets, and they come to, you know, pretty much just talk with the, you know, the public. Trying to see the rest of Fearless's results so we can see how his weekend is going in the 800. Okay, you know a lot of people, Clout. Man, why is it so hard to find an 800 meter on these results? Jesus. Oh yeah, that was the good old days when you go to track meets and you mess around and bump into a pro athlete, get an autograph or shoot the shit with them. That's great. So y'all, they don't have the 800 meter rest of the results yet. They don't have the finals yet. So we're gonna cross our fingers for Fearless and hope that he makes the Barbados team. That'll be so dope that someone from this community makes the national team for their team and goes to the Olympics. If you guys are coming in here from YouTube, welcome back. Feel free to hit a thumbs up for me. That would be great, man. We just got done serving our 7-day suspension for copyright infringement strikes. Well, the USA women relay teams, it doesn't matter who they have. Like, again, no shade to anybody else running around the world, but it's not looking like USA is getting any competition right now. Like, the times they're dropping meet records, trials meet records. They're dropping points off of world records. Like, Rod Benjamin and Grant Holloway single-handedly almost broke the world record yesterday, both of them. Honestly, it don't matter who the USA take to Tokyo. It's looking pretty like solid as a gold right now. But who do y'all want on the relay is the question. Oh yeah, I don't think they're gonna run the top 3. Hey, Carl Williams, click on the Diamond League community chat. It's one of the voice channels, and you should be able to see the chat. Well, I would be surprised if they got a theme mode to run the 4x4 since she's not running the open 4. They would probably have to like promise her something to run that. No problem, Carl. Yeah, the men's 4x4, Rod Benjamin, Norman, and the North Carolina A&T boys. Whew, that's a good choice. I mean, I know that 4x4 is stacked. They could do like the prelims and the semis, and none of the real final starters will have to touch the track. That's how stacked the United States is. I wonder how many people they're taking. That's my question. I guess we'll see when the roster comes out. Tim T, you think Lyles is not gonna make the team? Whew. Boy, that is a bold prediction. Tim, where you get that from? What you know? What do you know? Okay, so why would you say that, Tim? Who's gonna put Lyles out? That's the question. Fred's not running the 4. I don't think he's running the 4. I think to be on the 4, you got to be at least averaging like 44 on a leg. I don't think they're going to take any guys running 45s. But Tim T, you got to tell us why you think Lyles is not making the team. Because he ran pretty good yesterday. Kim, I'll drop the link in the chat. Give me just a second. So Tim T, you say Ben, Curley, and Knighton. That's a solid prediction. I like that. I like that. I think Lyles is gonna get in there. I don't think Curley is gonna get in there, but I think the 17-year-old is gonna get that third spot. What did you read, Cloud, that about Mo in the Olympics? And which Mo? You mean Mo Farah? Because he didn't make it in the UK trials. Yeah, Mo Farah said that he wasn't running if he couldn't compete with the pros. He don't want to show up. I think Mo is just personally burnt out from trying to do marathons to try to come back to the track. Those are two different speeds. Like road racing is different than track racing. Exactly. I mean, he was okay, successful in road racing, but not 100% successful. Switch up the music a little bit. Alright, Discord, I'm about to pause this stream and I'm going to switch over to the other one. Give me a second. Alright. I'm surprised though, like Mo, I thought Mo would have made the team. I guess the UK distance racing isn't a shoe-in anymore like it used to be. Wow. That's crazy. So if you don't get the Olympic standard, you either have to be in the world rankings or have to wait on an invitation to make it to the Olympic team, even if you win at your trials but don't make the Olympic standard. Wow. So they're doing the men's high jump right now. They just finished the heptathlon long jump. To 3 degrees and you out there high jumping. No thanks. If anybody is on YouTube and you clicked on the Discord link, click on the live video stream and you should see the video and be invited to see it. Oh, wow. A 2-inch increase on the high jump bar. No thanks. let him go for 100 points? That's crazy to watch somebody go for 100 points in basketball. That had to have been high school. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Come in and chat and speak to us. Don't be strangers. You're welcome, Kim. Thank you for coming. YouTube, if you just now joining us, this is the men's high jump. And they're going to finish up with the heptathlon javelin throw, men's long jump, heptathlon 800 meter, and then the women's 400 meter hurdles. So, Art Dog, why do you think that? Because I asked Tim T why he don't think Lyles is making the team. But I think the 17-year-old is going to make the team. I think Lyles is going to make the team. But I don't know if Curly is going to get that spot. He, according to Discord, he said on Instagram that he's going to go 19 out of lane 2. Wow, I didn't know that. So Terrence Lard was homeless. Wow. Look how crazy his life has changed since giving track a try, and now he's like signed to Adidas. That's crazy. Well, I think Lyles has a knack for turning over at the end. I also think Lyles has, if Lyles is serious and he gets out real good, Lyles can make the team. I don't think he's tapped out. I think the 100-meter showed that he doesn't react fast enough, but I don't think Lyles is missing this team. His brother just got sent home, so he's very aware that he's close to missing the team. If you're new in the Discord and you want to chat, come to the Diamond League community chat, and that's where everybody's chatting at. Oh yeah, I didn't know Edward Chesick was running with Kenya, but I was kind of thinking, where was he at in the USA trials? That's smart that he went over to Kenya. So Edward Chesick didn't make it running for Kenya? Wow. Imagine leaving USA because you feel like it's too competitive, going to Kenya and still missing out. I'm not saying that's what he thought, but I wonder what made him change. Honestly, I think the UK is the best place to run right now if you're a track athlete. You should go over there and run with those times. Their times are awful. Well, yeah, Kenya is very competitive in distance running. I would have went to Kenya and ran the 400. Well, Pitt, everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people in here who saw those UK times was like, man, I should have ran in the UK. He said, why did your mom have to be from America? Kim, I think Sha'Carri is in trouble when it comes to the Jamaican women's 100-meter dash. It doesn't look like a shoe-in for her. Sharika is showing up. Shelly Ann is doing what Shelly does. Uh, I don't. And Asher Smith, she was chilling in all her finals. I don't even think she really had to warm up. Well, Elaine didn't look like her head was in nothing. Like, she's finishing third in the 100 and the 200. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at a couple of races. I think the men's 400 is going to be interesting. The men's 400 meter hurdles is going to be interesting. The women's 1 and 200 is going to be interesting. The women's 400 is going to be wide open with Mo not running the 400. I don't feel like our 400 women have a shoe in for the medal right now, and I think Bahamas is looking real strong in the women's 400 meter. Well, that's the thing. Sha'Carri, her downfall is her start. Her best thing is her drive. When she gets a really good drive, she lifts up and finishes strong. But if you get her and you run like a 10-6, 10-7, it's gonna be hard for her to catch you, and that could be the thing that could put her out and send her home. Yeah, Miller Weibo, Shawnee Miller Weibo, she is a shoe-in for the women's 400 and the 200. I mean, Nike gotta be paying these people a lot of money. Where are the tents at on the infield? You got photographers sitting out in the straight sun. Well, if Weibo isn't running the 400, it's still open for other countries, because other countries' women's are really strong at the 400 meter dash too. And we don't have like some shoe-in women right now. I mean, Allison and them look like they struggled to make the team. Talu, she's last time I seen she was running at Diamond League, so she looks still healthy. Oh yeah, a lot of records are going down. I think the men's 400 meter hurdle and the men's 110 hurdles records are going down. Both American. Grant is getting that world record. Well, Talu can run 11-1 and still make the Olympics. You got to think where she's coming from. I don't know. That's a good question, Kim. I don't know what happened to the Nigerian lady from the 400. Grant, you got to think about it. Grant missed the world record, and he was just talking like, "Oh, I could have beat it and plus some." Like Grant was talking like, "Oh yeah, I missed it, but I could have beat it." Blessing Okabare. Okabare is probably going to be that person that's going to surprise people on the medal stand. But that's if that 10-6 wasn't a fluke. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's sitting here talking about Sha'Carri. You got to think about, like, Okabare, she ran 10-6 too. All I know is when the Olympics come, we're going to be in here talking like, what is going on? Because I got a feeling some people are going to get surprised. They're going to play around and they're going to get sent home. Because them Olympic heats, the lights can kind of blind you on what's going on. And you could kind of go a little too slow and get sent home. Exactly. At least 6 ladies running 10-6, 10-7. And then I forgot to look up this. I also think we need to look up this. We need to look up at the defending Olympic. Well, no. I was about to say the Olympic USA trials winner. But I remember that you had to be the Olympic champion to get a bye. So never mind on that. World champion Nasir gets court date for doping rules case. Well, Kim, we talked about Sha'Carri the other day in the 200. I think she did the perfect thing. Going in that 200 is a complete different monster. I'll share this link in the chat. So the chat can see it. I can't believe Omar didn't make the men's 110 hurdles. That's crazy. And Jamaica went 45 in the men's 400 meter dash. That's not going to cut it. That is not going to cut it. They said he hit a hurdle. Well, I mean, Sha'Carri, you got to think about it. Like, if she don't have that, you could point in the 100 meter dash, but you got to think the 200, that's the 100 twice. So her top end speed will have to hold from that corner, and she would have to be able to like kick in another gear. The last 200 I seen Sha'Carri run, she wasn't burning everybody out. Nah, they can't send their best guy. The rules don't work like that. Omar is out. At this point, honestly, he'd have just been showing up because it's Grant's race. Well, I don't think they sent Bolt. I think Bolt was the defending champ, so he automatically had to go. I don't think it works like that. Because if it was, Justin Gatlin be on his way to the Olympics. But Justin Gatlin is not the defending gold medalist for the Olympics. He's the defending gold medalist for the Worlds. He beat Bolt at the Worlds. You gotta show me an article where they sent people. I just don't believe it. I'm not gonna lie, those ice vests that they had at the USA trials, I kinda want one. I kinda want one. Well, I think you had to wait on the invitation, like they said earlier today with this high jump, men's high jump that we watching. They were saying if nobody hits the Olympic standard, they're not gonna go, but they have to wait a couple of weeks to wait on the invitation. So you don't necessarily know that you're going automatically. But David was probably like the top world. He was probably a world lead in time. Matter of fact, let's look at the world leading times while we sitting here. I want to do that. Let's do that. All right, so the men's world leads. Hold on, that's not right. These are world rankings. All right, here we go. All right, so right now in the women's 100 meter dash, Shelly Ann has the world top time. Sha'Carri's wind is higher than Shelly Ann's. So the only thing that's standing for Sha'Carri is the 10.72, but Shelly Ann's 10.63 stands as number one right now. And then you got Sharika Jackson right behind in third with what she ran on the 25th, and she went 10.77. And you have Elaine with 10.78 that she ran in May. Let's go to the men's 100. Of course, you got Bromell 9.77. You got Bracy 9.85. Ronnie Baker 9.85. Fred 9.86. Isaiah Young 9.89. And you got Kenneth at 9.89 and Mackay at 9.91. And Lyles has a 9.95, but that's it. And Gatlin got a 9.98. No Blake. Yeah, well, I know the times don't mean anything. I'm just going over the times to see what everybody ran. Well, we'll see if they bring Omar. I don't see them bringing Omar. All right, so the men's 200 meter, y'all gonna love this. Terrence Lard has his fastest time in the world. You got a 1981. And Divine from Nigeria has 1988. Kenneth has 1988. The 17-year-old kid has 1988. And Andre the Goss has 1989. Laos has a 990. .400, Ross has the world lead. Then Michael Norman. And then Williams from LSU. When he do that, well, I don't care if they send, McLeod to the Olympics or not. He's not messing with Grant. So, honestly, you're just picking him to get silver. And if he gets silver and don't get bronze. You said the flow track guy really bet his house on Noah Lyles? Hey, can I get a piece of that bet? We should go to his Instagram and spam it. I want a piece of that bet. I could use a new house right now. I'm just gonna sell it. Let's go to these women times. Let's see. I want to see the women's 400. Shawnee Miller Weibo 49.08. Nobody's even close. 49.22 is the next, and 49.53. Athene Mo 49.57. And Cornera Hayes has 49.78. Shamir Little 49.91. I mean, right now we don't know if Noah's even gonna make the team, to be honest. Nah, Grant's gonna get a push from the USA guys. At this point. If they send Omar, they're just sending him to not make the podium. Well, Lyles is probably dealing with an injury like all of these other pros. Like Donovan talking about he got an injury. Alright, so let's go back to these. So Shawnee Miller Weibo, she's not even running 400, but she got the world lead in time, I imagine. And Athene Mo don't even have the world lead in time. She don't even have the world lead in time in the 800 meter, which is crazy. It's some people from Ethiopia and Cuba that got better times than Athene Mo. Oh, track event starts. Let me see. In about, I'll say, about an hour. They're doing the last field events. They should just do field events all on one day, man. Seriously. Well, when the pandemic hit, that's not an excuse. You just go back and train. At least you're healthy. You gotta think about it. All the collegiate athletes didn't make the excuse about the pandemic. They all went and got healthy, trained hard, and came and surprised these pros at the Olympic trials. When you're a pro and you're not running, just go back to the track and practice. I understand that practice ain't like racing, but at the end of the day, you're racing the clock anyway. So that can't be an excuse. I think Miller Weibo should run the 400 too, Cam. Like, I mean, she got the world lead in time, and she would win it by all out standards. Hopefully she could change her mind. I don't think she can though. If they invite her to the 400, that'll be cool. I understand you can't restart the program, Cloud. I'm just saying, they don't care that the pandemic hit and, oh well, I was ready. And what happened? They don't care about that. They're like, the show is gonna go on. So me, if I'm an athlete running, I'm gonna go indoor and run a couple of meets just to stay warm, instead of sitting around making excuses. Because if you come back and get hurt, everybody gonna be like, well, these younger kids not making excuses, so what's yours? You're getting paid a check. You're supposed to hold yourself as a professional and not make excuses. That's like LeBron. Everybody wants to make excuses about the NBA, and that's a different thing because they had a less time off. But for track athletes, you had a whole year to get healthy. Well, college didn't run every week though. They barely even knew they was gonna let anybody run during the fall, and some people just happened to get some events. Like A&T, they wasn't running at first because the university was shut down, and I know because I'm an alumni. You know, they was barely letting anybody be on campus. They just stayed on campus and trained and got approved to train, and the team was just separated from the rest of the students. So when indoor came, A&T was ready. Yeah, and pros do have a peak program, but Cloud, at the end of the day, when they do a post interview, you can't go blaming the pandemic. Why does it give you nightmares, Pitt? He said the 400 give you nightmares. Honestly, when you just get in it and run it, you're stressed when you get in before you get in it. But once you're in the lane, all you have to do is just continue. Well, yeah, the pandemic may either help you or hurt you, but I think you would be a fool to go get hurt on a year off. That's the time to get rest and kind of come up with a better plan. Like, I remember following Dina Asher Smith on Instagram. She just went to the gym and the UK was shut down. The UK was shut down real bad. Asher Smith, she went and found a way. Yeah, I believe that Pitt 400s at 48. That sounds about right. That's why when the UK is running the time they run it, I was like, man, guys were going 46 in practice in training shoes, like sneakers. So for them to be running the times they run it in UK, I know at least 3 guys I went to college with that would make the team in trainers. They don't even have to come in spikes. But guys, the 800 meter, let's go back to that. Athene Mo is not even the world lead. Like, she's like the youngest in the field, but she got these women from Ethiopia to worry about, and Cuba. I mean, the women's 800 meter is looking really good, and Athene Mo is like the only United States woman in the top 10. It's Australia, France, Ethiopia, Kenya, Great Britain, Cuba, and then you got Great Britain, Canada, Germany, Canada, Ethiopia, and then the next USA woman is 17th in the world. This is gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait to see this. I know we got a little bit of time, but the Diamond League meets are gonna hold us over on here YouTube. So if you guys are new to the YouTube, And you didn't hear it earlier. We're gonna do Diamond League meets on July 1st. I'll have that in the Discord as well. I know, QB. They were talking about that in the beginning of the trials, that some guy, his dad bought some land and built him his own track. That's a dream for me, man. If you give me a dirt track or make me a trail, I'll never leave. I just train on my property. Yeah, Bromell benefited off the pandemic too. And Bromell better be glad Chris and Coleman ain't running. Because if Coleman was running, Bromell would be second. I know when Coleman got banned, everybody was like, yes. Yes. What? Cloud, stop it. No, Bromell is not beating Coleman. Go look it up. Go look it up. We can debate about this, Cloud. No, give me a link, Cloud. I need to see facts. I need to see facts. You said 1 sec. This man is ready. Hey, honestly, I don't see it. You can't find me. If somebody can find me the links to say that Coleman was beating Bromell, Bromell was beating up on Coleman, I would love to see it. Cause that's not what happened. Coleman is the last trials champion we had. Oh, Canada is the place. You say out here in Canada, so QB, I'm gonna have to talk to you, cause man, you pulled up NCAAs. Get out of here. Delete this. I need pros. Get out of here with that. I thought you had pro. Man, people forget. Yeah, we forgot. Look at the year on that. It's 2021. This man pulled up 2015 semifinals under the gods at USC versus. Get out of here. Man, this man pulled up Bromell out of Baylor. I thought you was gonna pull up Bromell the pro. Everybody knows Coleman peaked after he went pro. That boy was giving everybody the smoke. And he was throwing it at all the football players. Do you forget Coleman actually stood up for track athletes against pro athletes, for pro football players, and was challenging people to run the 60? You forget that? And he broke the 60-minute record. Coleman he's banned for the next 2 Olympics. This Olympic and the next one. Coleman won't be back until the LA Olympics. He putting a lot of years on his body by being out these next 3 years. You say, bro, man, nobody has said that but you, Cloud. That's the first. I'm not knocking your opinion, but I completely disagree. You go look at the times on their history and compare them. Coleman, it's a reason why Coleman is at Nike, and it's a reason why Bromell is where he at. Nah. Completely disagree. Coleman looked up to Gatlin. He went to go learn from Gatlin. Hey, if you ask me, Gatlin is the guy to learn from. He got the longevity in his career. Compared to Nike, New Balance is still second place. Yeah, he's banned from 2 Olympics. They gave him 4 years. So he was banned last year. He's going to miss this Olympic trials, and then the next Olympic trials is 3 years away. So he's going to be banned for that one too, if he don't get it appealed. I can't believe Johan Blake went 2018 in the men's 200-meter finals in Jamaica. Like, what? It's a 17-year-old kid over here will be giving Johan Blake the business. Seriously. Man, at this point, Coleman was the guy to beat until he got banned. We can pick this conversation back up when the LA Olympics hits and Coleman gets to come back. I'll even throw you a wager on the board. Nobody cares about an NCAA title. It's so next year they're gonna forget who won this year. NCAA, it's like the NCAA basketball tournament. Nobody ever remembers who won the previous years. This is only to the current year. The pros is where it's at. That's where you talk the big junk. This dude is tall. That's why he's able to make this bar over 7. What is he? He like 6'5"? It's not hard to jump 7 foot when you 6'5". Man, you got some bunnies to go over 7 foot. I'm sorry. Well, one thing about pros is you ask why he's not a superstar yet. Is collegiate is one thing, but in pros they want to see if you're gonna keep that up. And contracts are like, what have you done lately? That's why Nike was getting rid of Allyson Felix. Like, you don't get rid of like a person that's making the Olympic team constantly. Well, you just answered your own question. So if he wasn't making those in a Diamond League, how long is this ban reduced? Because, I mean, missing Tokyo ain't nothing. Oh, 18 months? He'll be back next year. He'll be back next year. Cloud, we coming to talk to you if Bromell gets beat. You're gonna be the first one everybody looking for. Chad gonna be like, roll call. Where's Cloud? I'm gonna tell you when he gonna show up. Coleman gonna go indoor. He probably gonna go indoor. He probably not even try to go to indoor trials. Or indoor nationals, whatever you want to call it. Ronnie, now you high. Cloud, it's Sunday, but I know you high right now. Cause you said Ronnie, you gassing for real. Yeah. You either gassing or on that gas. Nah, the chat just said Ronnie was buns. It said Ronnie was choking. Y'all already heard my opinions about indoor. Indoor is garbage. Indoor has that ugly metal that don't nobody want, and nobody ever watches indoor. Like, you think track is not watched? Indoor is like the most I haven't seen type events, and I'm not speaking for myself. I watch indoor because it always lets you know who's getting warmed up for outdoor. Third all time. That's cool, but who's first? Since you posted that, I appreciate you posting that. Who first? Cloud, who first? Bromel's son? Hey, I don't see Bromel on that list, Cloud. Let me go look it up myself. Let's go see where Bromel is on these lists. Let's go. Nah, we about to go pull up the list. Let's go see. Let me go pull up Bromel. I'm gonna click on his name and see what he got. Personal best. All right. Oh, let's look it up. Don't look it up. Oh, nah, we looking it up. Oh yeah, Maurice Green. He was not that dude. He had one Olympics. The rest of the time, that dude was getting. And then he tried to repeat, and Justin Gatlin and Sean Crawford closed that door real quick. Yeah, supposedly he was doping. The only thing I like about Mo Green was when he did that celebration when he said his spikes were too hot, and they sprayed the spikes with the extinguisher. Okay, so Cloud, I'm gonna drop this link right here so everybody can see it. Look at these personal bests. All right, Bromell, 100-meter dash, personal best. Win aided, June 2021, 5th. 100 meters, 976. Win aided, June 26, 2015. Wow, that's a big jump. What happened to all the other years? What happened to other years? Hey, everybody in the chat. What happened to Bromell's other years? He was hurt for 3 years? He was hurt for 3 years? Damn, what kind of injury was that? That man got hit by a plane? So I didn't know Kobe Bryant sat out for 3 years when he got an Achilles injury. So make it make sense. Hey, Kobe Bryant was serious too. Look at that. All his fast times are in Eugene except Florida and Monaco. And he did the other one on Monaco was 4x1, so it wasn't even individual. And then his indoor is 3 marks. Fayetteville, Arkansas in 2015. I'm gonna guess that was collegiate. That's 2019. He went 20.19. 60 meters, he went 6.47. Coleman, we're not even gonna talk about what Coleman did. And then Gainesville, Florida with the 55, he went 6.33. Now, exactly, Eugene's track is fast. So, what does that say? You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Coleman. I'm gonna pull him up. Let me search his name. Exactly. Say it for the people in the back. So your argument is looking at, let me see. I can't find Coleman right now because he ain't ran in a minute. Okay, here he is. Cool. Coleman. So his personal best. Oh God, look at the list. Look at the list. 100 meters, 976. With not much of a wind aid that Bromell had. 200 meters, not much of a wind aid that Bromell had. And then his 300 is crazy. He went 300 meter hurdles. Think about this little guy running 300 meter hurdles. Long jump, 4x1, 4x2, 4x4. Here's a 4x4 time on here. So you mean to tell me I am chilling. So this is, and I'm going about facts, not here to deter any kind of like character or nothing like that. That's not my game. I just want to talk facts. Coleman is an all-around better athlete than Bromell. I will give you this. Bromell is the guy this year, but your guy needs to stay healthy because he's prone to injuries. You want me to help you that so you can speak? I can make it so you can speak. Alright, give me a sec. I'll give you the permissions. Hold on. Matter of fact, give me a second. All right, go ahead, Cloud. Let me know if you're trying to talk yet. Oh, never mind. You in the voice channel. Let me change the permissions on there. Let me do that. Give me a sec. This one doesn't have it, but I gave you permission in the stream meetup. Try to talk in there. So YouTube, if you just joining up, we are in men's high jump, and then they got the javelin throw next, and then long jump. Cloud, you talking? Nah, I can't hear you. You probably got to set up your mic in the settings. I can't believe these people are sitting out here in the heat like this, y'all. Like, look at that. Look at all these people down here. Look at this cameraman right here. Cloud, you probably can just record a video of what you got to say and just submit it, or voice record it. Man, I'm ready for some running to happen. They got this day drug out. Yeah, LJ Shawnee is not running the 400. I'm not sure why, but she should have. She would have won it. Hey, so Cloud, I got one for you. Right? I agree. Bromell was never supposed to run track, right? But you know who Bromell reminds me of? And this is for all the people in here who watch football. Do you guys remember the LaMichael Thomas or whatever his name was from Oregon before what's his name? Before their quarterback got there who went to the Tennessee Titans. But you remember the LaMichael Thomas guy from Oregon? He was like they used to do the option with him. And he was like a running back, but he also was like a quarterback. Like, look, yeah, Lil Michael James, yeah. He reminds me of Bromell. Small guy. Overcame a lot. They said he wasn't supposed to like play football. Ended up taking Oregon all the way, even though they got smacked when they got to the championship. That's who Bromell reminds me of. But again, this is not to down Bromell and talk crazy about him. My argument is that compared to Coleman, because of his injuries, the resume doesn't add up. This is not the same. That's all I'm saying. And that's because of injuries. Aw, man. Fearless, it's okay, man. You went out there and did your best, bro. A lot of people cannot say that they ran in their country's trials. I'm gonna pull it up, Fearless. See how you did, brother. You went 2:06. The winning time was 1:58, so that's not bad. Hold your head, bro. Hey, everybody, show some love on YouTube, in the chat, and in the Discord for Fearless. Man, went to his country's trials and tried out for the 800-meter dash. That's big ups. You got nothing to be ashamed of, man. Nothing to be ashamed of. in this conversation is if Bromell beats Coleman at the trials when they both running. That's all I gotta say. To me, it's all about who wins. It's not about times, it's not about records, it's not about resumes. It's about who wins. Like, I'm a Gatlin fan all day because when it came down to it, this man put up a shut up. And the reason why I'm still a Gatlin fan is because he made mistakes, but he came back and he beat Bolt. Exactly. He's the only one that can say that. Everybody else like, oh, I beat Bolt when he was like a youth. You know, he was under 20 and whatever. To hell with all that. Tyson Gay ran against Bolt when he was like young. They both was just getting into the pro circuit. And that's the only time Gay can say he beat Bolt is when they were young. When Bolt got like the correct coach and he worked on his like starts and everything. Well, the reason why Gatlin is like, and I agree, he is I wouldn't say number 1 or number 2, but I feel like his resume and all the greats that he beat the Kim Collins, he beat the Asafa Powells, he beat the Sean Crawford, the Maurice Greens. He sent a lot of people home. He beat Johan, exactly. He beat Nestor Carter. I mean, you put the list, bro. Gatlin been sending a lot of people to the house. A lot of people. Go look at all the Olympic trials that Gatlin made. Look at all the young talent that we forgot about. Remember Xavier Carter? Remember Jeff Demps when Jeff Demps was on his run? Remember all those guys. I mean, they gonna say he's an all-time too, or maybe because of Bolt's gold medals. But you gotta think how many child teams Gatlin has been making. The only time he didn't make a team is when they had him banned. Other than that, that man been making Olympic teams since 2004. And the reason why I'm saying that is Bolt he had a short span of dominance. Gatlin been doing it since 2004, bro. Bolt came around like what? 08, 09? No, take that back. 06, 07. So he was like 2 years behind Gatlin. And Gatlin way older than him too. And I feel like the USA is more competitive than the track and field. You're right. Jesse Owens would beat everybody today. You're right. Jesse Owens is running where there's no spikes. Yeah, Asafa that I know a couple of coaches that said if you ever want to run the 100-meter dash and you want to look at form and technique and beautiful form, go look at Asafa's form. And that gets no argument from me. I honestly think Asafa is the man when it comes to like technique, form. Like that's why he got more sub 10s than everybody. Like why? I remember he had that Nike commercial, and he was signed by Nike and Adidas, and they did that slow mo commercial. I think it was by Nike when they did the slow mo commercial. And his form, beautiful. It's like watching like human experience in super slow mo. Like the ability of the human body. I love it. I just wish Bolt would have ran a 400 before he stepped away. We got to see him do the 100, the 150, 200, the 4x1, all of that. I wish he would have gave us a 4 before he left. He said Gatlin's the Triple H of track. That is hilarious. You imagine Bolt running a 400 in his first 200 out of 4? Oh my God. Yo, still to this day, fastest leg ever in the 4x1. Pin relays. I forget what year it is. I kind of want to pull it up. Bolt brings them back and they win against USA. And this is after I think his Rio debut. Just straight dominating at pin relays. I mean, if you like over 6'3", you gotta run the floor. You should. It would be, beneficial to you because you eat up so much ground being that tall. Oh yeah, Cloud. Me too. GC Foster and all the Jamaican high schools are lucky because if they would have invited Florida to pin relays, it wouldn't have been no argument. I think Florida is the only state that would have put them to sleep. That's why, and people don't even notice. Like, nobody never asked that questions really, and I think I was curious like a couple of years back, and I asked my coach like, why Florida is not here? Like, coach, what's up with that? Why did they not have no Florida schools? Because Florida schools were all running at the Florida relays. That's where you got like to see that the Dream 100 down there and stuff. The Adidas Dream 100. Right, they made their own relay. They said the hell we're coming up to Pennsylvania. Let me see. While we waiting, man, let's go look at some stuff. I'm gonna swap the screen out, y'all. Let's go look at some stuff while we waiting. Yeah, I agree. Drake, I'm surprised Drake relays is even open still. Where's Brandon at when we need him? Sydney all on the screen. I forgot Muhammad got the world record in the 400 hurdles. Completely forgot about that. Hey, this is the preview of the Olympics. That's what the Olympics gonna look like. Them too. They moved the Armory track to Ocean Breezes? What? Tell me you lying. Yo, this is gonna be crazy this year. What y'all think? Another world record gone? Oh yeah, she says she stuttered. Sydney even knows where she messed up at. Yep, Rob Benjamin. The 400 hurdles is going down in the men's and women's world record this year. if Muhammad repeats at the Worlds and Olympics, she's gonna legit take one of the greatest women 400 hurdle titles of all time. If she repeats. If. And that's if. That's a big if. Let's go to the NBC Olympics page. I want to watch this again. Yo, what is this? Since we got the 200 final later today, I want to watch this. Hey, he not gonna be able to do that tonight. If he comes shadow boxing the camera, bro might go home. Seriously, you gotta straighten up. Let me skip through this. Man, Terrence Lard was homeless, and now he's signed to Adidas. If that's not a dream, I don't know what is. Look how big he is to be 17. Something is definitely in the water. For real. It's a grown ass man. Woo. Look how he started moving up on Lard, boy. Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. This kid is crazy fast. Crazy. I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about Tokyo's track being fast. Nothing. Nothing about it. This man is in the NFL and he came to the Olympic trials. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you get hurt, your check is gone. Like, am I the only person that's seeing this? Why is Godwin at the Olympic trials? Why? Like, you're making millions of dollars in the NFL. If this man get hurt, they're gonna be like, oh my God, like, I don't care if it's marketing or nothing. Like a resume building, that's just craziness. That's nonsense. Because if you get hurt, your career is done. Tear something, it's over. I'm not gonna watch this because this man don't even make the team. You said Baylor 4x4? Jeremy Warner used to be my guy. Oh man, this video is ancient. Look at the quality on it. Well, Kim, I don't know what happened to the South African dude. I was talking about this the other day. I don't know what happened to him. Van got his world record and he disappeared. Baylor used to be a 4x4 powerhouse. What happened? I think she will go under 153, but it's gonna be a push from the other side of the world. Like when you go look at those world leading times, them Kenyan women aren't nothing to mess around with in this football. Man, look at this quality. This video is so garbage. You can barely even see who running. I'm about to cut this off. You can barely see people running. It looks like a blur. Let me cut the quality. Oh, that's the best quality you get. It's 240. Boy, the NCAAs used to be crazy good back in the early 2000s. I remember when they had Xavier Carter came out. LSU was crazy good. They had like 3 guys that was Olympians on their 4x4. No, I think all 4 guys. Excuse me. You can barely even see anybody, Cloud. This video is so blurred. Look at the frames. Everybody was good. A&M was good. Florida was good. Florida State was good. LSU was good. I'm mad at the music though. Man, Baylor is not like this no more. Finally, a good quality video. I'm ready for tonight's running, man. They is just killing me with this weight. Tyson Gay running in this one. People standing up in front of the camera. Tyson Gay running a 400. Yo, you know this is ancient. Look at all these people on the track, man. Remember those Nike kits back in with the little dots on them? Them things used to be fly, man. Them black and gold Nike kits. With the yellow chest. You see Daryl got one on right now? Nah, the meet ain't suspended. It's just on a break. They making us wait. Yeah, that was Daryl. This is when Jeremy Warner was running for Adidas. Yeah, I don't know if they suspended it. Let me check. Where'd you hear that they suspended it? Alright, send a screenshot. It's suspended? They moved it to tonight? Yo, I'm not watching that. They pushed it to nighttime. Oh, I'm not watching that. I'm sorry, G. They want us to watch track at 12 o'clock midnight? They really bugging. Somebody should have put a roof on this stadium. Like, what dumbass thought? And how many hours? That's 6 hours from now. Like, people gotta work tomorrow, yo. They want us to watch men's long jump at 11:30 tonight? What? Yeah, we'll have to see y'all tomorrow to chat about the results. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably about to just stream some gameplay or something and just chill if y'all want to kick it. But I'm gonna go to Twitch and stream a little bit because I feel like playing a game. If anybody plays any console games or something, let me know. They want us to watch the men's 200 at 11 o'clock tonight. Man, I gotta put my daughter to sleep. They should have thought of that. They pushed it back because it's 100 plus degrees in Oregon. Some dumbass thought it was funny to run just a 5K this morning and not push everything to this morning. That's what they should have did. I mean, I can watch it where I'm watching it. I want to stream it, and I'm just kind of pissed because that just ruined my whole like plan. So I guess I'll just get on and just stream the game or something, because that's dead. I'm not waiting 6 hours to stream track. I guess the next stream is going to be the Diamond League race. That's crazy. I understand though, because it's like it's hot and you don't want nobody to have a heat stroke. I understand. But still, they should have planned it out better than that, man. Yeah, it'll be the next day over there in Africa where you at, Bunch. So what I'll do is I'll just let y'all know when I'm gonna stream the Diamond League race. So alright, y'all. We're gonna drop off of this. If you guys are on or whatnot, I'm about to just go stream something else and just kick it. Y'all be easy. Everybody stay safe. Check the chat out for the Diamond League race Thursday. And then we got another one again on the 4th. You too, Kim. All right, YouTube. So we're coming to just close it down. Apparently, the meet was suspended till later to tonight. It's not gonna be possible to stream that, but I appreciate everybody who came through, everybody who's sticking with us through it, through the suspension and everything. It means a lot, man. Just want to build a community so everybody can watch track and field and talk in one mutual place. See y'all for the next stream. That should be, if not my other streams that I'll be doing during the week, the next one is gonna be our Diamond League meet on Thursday, the 1st. And check y'all in. Y'all stay safe. Be good. Catch you later.